Everybody loves Ariana Grande for playing Glinda the Good Witch, but I think Glinda is as evil as Oz himself, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. So, as you might already know, Wicked is a 2024-2025 musical movie about two best friends, Glinda and Elphaba, which we can basically call a fanfic of The Wizard of Oz. And if you have not seen Wicked, please watch my recap of the part 1 below. This is not a recap of the part 2, but I'm going to give a quick plot line of the events of Wicked Part 2. Wicked Part 2 picks up right from where Part 1 leaves off. Glinda and Elphaba are now separated. Elphaba is fighting for the rights of the animals. Buck is with Nessa Rose in Munchkinland, terrorizing those poor Munchkins. Oh my god. Well, Buck is doing less of the terrorizing. Buck is terrorizing Nessa's heart, but Nessa is, passing it on and terrorizing the Munchkins, basically. Elphaba is officially the Wicked Witch of the West, and Glinda is now known as the Good Witch, which is crazy because she don't know no magic. So, and at this point, Elphaba basically replaces the animals as a new symbol of hatred in Oz because, as you know from the part one, Oz the Great and Powerful set the entire nation against animals just to distract them from the terror that is going on in the country, which he cannot handle. Those famine, hunger, so much distress, and he can't handle this. So he decides, oh, let's just give them an enemy so they can fight. It just basically gives me the vibe of how they give us Big Brother Nigeria every time something wrong is going on in the country. So Alphabet goes into hiding, still fighting against Oz and all his lies, while Glinda is wearing pretty dresses, making announcements and moving a fake wand and a mechanical bubbly machine all around the place. It's stupid. It's stupidity, I tell you now. Fierro is now Glinda's miserable arm candy. Like that guy hates his life so much that gives me a little bit of joy. I'm kind of happy to see him so unfulfilled. I don't know why. Everybody thinks Glinda is the wicked witch. They see her, flying around with her broom cackling. So they've decided, oh, she's the wicked witch of the West. But just like in life, wickedness is not decided by action, but by whoever controls the narrative. So let's get into exactly why I think Glinda was the wickedest witch. Now I'm going to give a general disclaimer. I watched Wicked Part 2 and I'm just going to tell you straight up, I didn't really like it. I think it was so rushed and it's basically, I feel like the Part 2 was basically telling everybody, if you haven't watched Wizard of Oz, go and watch it, right? That was the vibe it was giving. I liked the songs, I liked some of the songs, I don't know, but it didn't just give that feeling of Part 1 and I was sort of offended because I understand the need to stick to the script. That's the source material, right? Which is the musical, the stage play. I think they should have just done it a bit different. They should have mixed a bit of information from the book and the stage play and made it a slightly different thing. If the stage play is exactly like what this part two is, which they say it is, it's not very excellent. Before I go into Glinda, I'm going to say that Elphaba is kind of a trifling friend because taking Fierro from Glinda, I mean, I know that Fierro is not an object, he makes his decisions on his own, but her sense of friendship in that moment was quite weak. But then Glinda decides, you stole Fierro from me, as if Fierro is not a thinking, living human being, and sends Madame Marble to kill her sister. Now, we can all pretend that Glinda is stupid, she did not know, but nigga, I don't care. She basically sends people that she knows are evil to Elphaba's sister. Like for me, that's I think the most unforgivable thing Glinda does. Now, if she did it purposefully, that is a big crime. But I think her thoughtlessness is also a crime. Ignorance is not an excuse. She sent people that she at this point has been living with maybe for at least 7 years. She knows these people are evil, but she's so complacent and she doesn't think it's a problem. Yes, and the fact that Glinda had the audacity to give out Elphaba's shoes to Dorothy like it was hers to give. Like you could have sent together like down the yellow brick road and nothing would have happened. Like why did you have to give her Elphaba's shoes? But then again, why was Elphaba so crazy about those shoes? I read the book and even after reading the book, I still don't understand why Elphaba was so crazy about the shoes. Let it go. And she came, to mourn her sister and cry and Glenda didn't give her comfort. What Glenda told about was, oh, you took Pierre, and was fighting her after sending Madame Marble to kill her sister. You guys, Glenda is a trifling ass witch. There's nothing anybody wants to tell me. girl man, God, I'm so annoyed. Animals were in jail and she didn't care. And reading the book, I realized this witch hates animals. She hates animals. So actually, her her being complacent is her Loki agreeing. She doesn't mind the way they treat them. She thinks it's okay because she doesn't really fancy them all that much. Glinda's evil is comfort over conscience, popularity over truth, and herself above all. Now, another thing I have to say is that Glinda knows no magic, right? But then when the movie ends, she's basically willing to stand in as a new Oz, a magicless symbol for the whole of Oz. But yet she doesn't complain that she has no magic. She manages. I mean, obviously she was giving magic at the end, but she did not know she was going to get magic. So she climbed up on that stage and spoke and gave that whole speech, knowing fully well she's a magicless witch. I'm not saying you have to complain to random people about everything all the time, but there's no. I personally, yeah, okay, yeah, she freed the animals, but if Glinda had become like the Wizard of Oz without Elphaba, let's presume Elphaba was not part of the story, and Glinda managed to become the Wizard of Oz by herself. I'm telling you something, those animals would have stayed where they were. Nothing would have happened. And I'm inclined to believe that she has actually been changed for good because what the hell? And I feel so irritated because she manages to escape accountability throughout the entire movie. When she had an opportunity, yeah, she tried to like broke a deal with Elphaba and the wizard, but I was irritated at the fact that she failed to understand that this is not about bringing Elphaba back in. Like, there's people dying, Kim. Like, animals were in cages and dying and losing their families, and all Glinda cared about was, oh, bringing Alphaba back. Oh, Alfie this, oh, Alfie that. Like, you are so concerned about your friend, but your friend is concerned about the greater good. And I understand. I, I fully understand, like, caring about your person and, like, screw the world, right? But I don't think Glinda is a good person. I don't think Glinda really, really had good in her. And I'm pretty certain she only did good because she sort of paid a tribute to Elphaba. Just like she pretend. Well, I don't think this was pretentious, but the way she pretentiously changed her name from Galinda to Glinda for the goat. What's his name? I've forgotten his name. But even the Elphaba that it seems that she loves so dearly, she trusts herself every time. And you have to love you, you have to choose you. I get it. But now she has chosen herself so much that she has become the villain. And then at one point she decides, oh, she's going to run and meet Elphaba and save Elphaba and do this. And all she did was run there and to be there at the right opportunity to get the Grimmery and watch Elphaba die so she can do nothing and go back and become the ruler of Oz. Please, if you hate Glinda as much as I do, write the worst thing Glinda did in the comment section down below. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please like this video and check out my other videos in the link down below. Bye.